Hi there, my name is Heather from Rough Sport. I train out of the Red Barn Event Center. I have a multitude of dogs that we play a lot of dog sports. So I'm a firm believer of training positively using a clicker or a yes marker and using treats, toys to build behaviors and build motivation and drive for the dogs to do these games. So this is a clicker. Basically what it does is it captures the moments and the moments to an end behavior, almost like your camera. So if you wanted to take a picture, you would click and get that picture. Well, if I wanted to get different stages to get to an end behavior, I would click those stages and reward the dog with food to create some thinking and to create behaviors that we want to build. So whether it be manners or just foundations to build towards any sport, it's a very good tool. My placement is very important. So now I got her sort of in that position, so I'm going to continue to click because that's where I want her to be. You have to learn timing in shaping things, but it's a great trick tool for sure, and it captures those moments a lot clearer by basically using food, click food, and you can also use toys. When we train positively, we're using treats and toys to build behaviors. Obviously we want to build motivation, so some of the motivation builders are toys. So it's teaching a dog to learn how to play with the toys, how to play with you, how you handle the dog when you're playing. But we want to bring out that prey drive. So I bet you most of those dogs like to chase squirrels. Well, instead of chasing squirrels, what about this stuff? There's toys that basically you can drag alongside of you. They'll chase it. It builds that bond or relationship between you because you're playing together. And then there's different ones such as rubber toys the dogs like, tennis balls. Dogs love tennis balls, but one of the things about tennis balls is if they have that tennis ball, they can take off with it. So something like this builds an interactive game with the two of you, where this really has their goal of a tennis ball, and you still own it sort of deal. You still can hang on to it and play with that dog. There's a toy where you can get it's got a bottle in it. So how many dogs actually like a plastic bottle in the toy? So the sound and the crunching, the whole kind, they love it. And again, it's an interactive toy so that the both of you can play together. Obviously, when we're teaching these kind of games, there's other behaviors that we have to teach, which is obviously getting it, but there's obviously out. So for teaching a dog to tug, it's probably one of the most rewarding games that you can play with your dog, but it does have to be controlled. So there's self-control involved, and there's also a proper out. And that's just another shaping behavior that you can build, whether it be with a clicker or just the use of food. And all you would do is just feed the dog for dropping the toy. And then once they understand those behaviors, probably 80–90% of the time, then you can start to add the cues to it, and then they have a better understanding.